Hi, and welcome to my review of set 71745, the LEGO Ninjago The Island Lloyd's Jungle Chopper bike. It includes 166 parts and its retail price is €20, $20 or £18. It includes 3 minifigs, Island Nia, Island Lloyd and a Rumble Keeper. You can see it uses rims that were introduced in the Monkey King sets, but they're now recolored in gold, which makes them look really cool. In my opinion, it looks especially cool when you spin it up. You can see it has a sticker here that's pretty much identical on the other side, and here you have a sticker with Lloyd's symbol on a flag piece, which is slightly covered up from the roll cage. Here you can see how that looks up close. The front here you have 2 spikes, which is really cool. Gives it a little bit of an aggressive look. It also looks really cool from the front. The sail looks really cool in my opinion. It's definitely my favorite thing of the set. Lloyd's symbol here. And it just looks so good with that final piece. Or actually it's more a cloth piece. You can move it in all kinds of directions, but I like it more when it's just static like that. On the other side you can see there's a sticker on this flag piece again, but without Lloyd's symbol. You have a console piece here, which if it wants to focus, you can see looks really nice. This is how it looks with a minifig inside. He actually stands in there and he can't have any weapons on him to fit inside, and this is how it looks with the roll cage closed. I'm really disappointed that his head sticks out this much, because the purpose of a roll cage is protecting someone and his head is just sticking out, which in my opinion is really annoying. Especially when it's so easy to modify it and make him sit. You just need to remove this part and change the back a bit, and then he can easily sit even with his armor. My favorite feature of the set is that it has suspension, which is so cool. It works so smooth. I could really do this all day. And I think this is the first Ninjago bike that had suspension, which is really cool. If you want to know how it works, you can see there's 2 rubber bushings inside, if it wants to focus, and those get pushed in by those golden bar pieces. One thing I don't like so much about the bike is that you can't lean it over or it will just fall over, not even in the slightest, which is unfortunate and also makes it less stable. But you can kinda cheat by using one of these golden bars and leave it lean, but the golden bar sticking out looks kinda weird. If you're wondering, this is how the bottom looks. The last feature of the set is you can remove this flying board kind of thing. We'll take a closer look at that on its own. But then we're left with this as a bike, which I thought would look really ugly. But actually, it looks decent in my opinion. It gives it more like almost a street bike look, although it's a jungle bike, just because it's a lot lower and the suspension still works. So I'm okay with having the bike like this and using the drone and the bike separately. Taking a look at the drone on its own, you can see it actually looks pretty good. It has a flag here that can be used as a stabilizing winglet, and you also have stud shooters on each side, which, as you all know, works by pushing it in. And now I lost that stud. You can see it uses these nice corner tile pieces to give it that nice forward point, and you can see this side is pretty much the same as the other side, but here you have a stud where you can put a minifig, And that's how that looks with a minifig on the flying board. Looks really cool, and you could use it as like a small sailboat kind of thing. Not really a sailboat, more like a surfboard with an oversized sail. But I find this looks really cool, and I'm really happy they included this. First off, we have Island Nia. With this minifig, I really love. I especially like how they mixed in that light blue, because it really looks good on her. I also like that we have her with a hair and half mask here, although I do wish they gave her a bandana like all the other ninja, which I found would have been better. You can see this is her island weapon, which I personally don't really like. I don't really like any of the island weapons, because I don't really find that machetes go well with ninja, and I personally like their older weapons better. Let's take that away. You can see this is how the back looks. This is how she looks without her armor and hair and stuff, and you can see she has a really nice back torso. You can also see this is her alternate face. That's how that looks with her hairpiece. And turning her around again, you can see this was a normal face that was mostly covered up, and this is how that looks with only her hairpiece. Our next minifig is Island Lloyd, and I really like how they went with a lot of dark green, and those beige details on him look really nice, and I really love this minifig. It's so perfect. You can even see on his face he has those markings, which we'll take a better look at in just a sec. Here you can see his island weapon, and as I said with Nia's weapon, I don't really like any of these weapons because they all just look so weird holding a machete in gold. I personally like their season 11 weapons or season 13 weapons more. And this is how he looks at the back. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I really love his bandana hair. It looks so cool. This is how his back torso looks without the armor and his alternate face. His back torso looks really good, and this is alternate face. Now you can see how those markings looks. And this is how that frames up with the hair. This is the face I had on him, which is also really cool. These new expressions for Lloyd are really nice to have. Last off, we have one of the islanders, a rumble keeper. He has this really nice shield piece, which is just beautiful. If it wants to focus, you can see how good that looks. He also has a white spear, which is just a white spear. And this is how his face looks. Really, really cool with that like tattooing there. And he also has like wood armor, which on here, which is really cool. And he has blue diamonds printed on there too. Turning him around, you can see he has more of that wooden armor on the back printed on there, which is also really nice. He can't have an alternate face because he just has that hat piece, but he does have back head printing, which looks really nice. Also get the storm amulet in this set, which is what you get in every set of the Island Wave. And this is really cool. Just look at that dual molding. This is the instruction booklet. You can see it has some really nice printing to the side, like the box. And skipping through the instructions. At the back, we have this, which shows two of the features. And here's an advertisement. These are all the spare parts with nothing too special. Overall, I would definitely recommend this set. It's just such a good deal for €20 as you get 3 minifigs, a really substantial bike with an insane amount of features. So yes, I would definitely recommend this. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe and build Lego.